Alright, hello there everyone, I'm Rogue3, and today I will be doing a tier list on ranking every LEGO game that I have ever played. I grew up with this series as a kid, and I absolutely love these games, some more than others, but honestly, I've played so many of them that I decided to do a tier list for them. And yeah, with all that said, let's go Rogue. Be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video because I have a special announcement to make. Alright, so starting off, we have LEGO Batman the video game. Now we're starting off super duper strong because I love this game to death, and I honestly cannot believe how many times I've 100%ed this game. I think I've probably 100%ed this game 10 plus times, maybe, in my life, and this game just brings me so much nostalgia. It was the first LEGO game to get me into the series, so I can't believe I am honestly we're starting off super strong. Straight up, already W. Because this game, too much. The replayability is way too good, and it has something that no other LEGO game has. It has villain side of the story. And honestly, that for me is really good because we get an extra set of 15 levels and we get to play the villain's version of the story, and that is just amazing. So, instant W. Alright, next up we got LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes. This game is phenomenal. It was the very first LEGO game to actually have the LEGO figures speak, and I think that this game was really well made. The story was amazing, and honestly, it was too much fun to play on. Probably not as much fun as LEGO Batman the video game, but this game is still really, really fun. It's definitely still one of my favorites from the LEGO series. So with that said, I think it will definitely take W, but below LEGO Batman the video game, just for the simple reason that LEGO Batman the video game is more nostalgic to me. I still have really great memories from LEGO Batman 2, and it was a really fun time every time I played it. Alright, next up we got LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Now, I know most people would consider this the worst LEGO Batman game of all time, and honestly, I would agree, but I wouldn't say it's the worst. Because this game does have a really good story, and I love this game. I liked it when it first came out. It's just not on the same level as the other two. I especially love Brainiac in this game. He's a really cool villain, and I think that this game is really good, despite the fact that it's not on the same level as the other two LEGO Batman games, but this game is still really fun to play on, so I think it's just gonna take S tier. Because it's not quite W, because the other two were really, really, really well made. LEGO Batman 3 is still really, really fun to play on, but it's just not on the same level as the other two. Alright, next up we got LEGO DC Super Villains. Now, this game is one of the games I was extremely hyped for when it was first announced, and honestly, it lived up to the hype because playing as villains only in a story was never a thing since LEGO Batman the video game. Yes, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, you could play as villains in story mode, but you were also playing with the heroes. But in LEGO DC Super Villains, you would just play pure villains, and that was amazing to me because this game had a great story, and also it was extremely fun to play on when I first played on it, and honestly this game is really good. So this game is going to go into the S tier, just above LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. It's not quite W. I love this game, but it's not quite W because the other two are just more nostalgic for me, and honestly it was such a fun time to play on that I can't rank it any lower than S. Alright, so next up we have LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Now, this game, for those of you who know me, you will know that I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So this game represented the first 6 movies perfectly, and I adored every single minute I've played on this game. and it's probably the game that took me the second longest time to complete, to 100% complete, that being 80 hours ish, because like I didn't know how to 100% complete it, so like I was young. I got this game when I was very young. I used to play this game a lot with my cousin, and I never knew how to 100% complete it. And then all of a sudden I decided to figure out how to 100% complete it, and I did it. And this game, I never get bored with. I haven't touched this game in a while actually, and I would honestly really love to get back to it. But yeah, for Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, beautiful game. If you're a Star Wars fan, you would know. If you're a Star Wars fan, you would love this game. And with that being said, it's honestly, there's only one spawn. It's gonna take W. I'm gonna put it in second place because like while I personally really love Star Wars a lot and this game is perfect, I still think that Lego Batman the video game has more nostalgic has more of the nostalgia factor for me, because like well, yes, Lego Star Wars was also my second Lego game I think that I've played, but honestly I think I would replay Lego Batman just slightly more than Lego Star Wars. Alright, so next up we have Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. Now, I'll be honest, I actually have never 100% completed this game. I have started it, but I haven't 100% completed it yet. But the few amount of hours that I've dedicated to this game, I've enjoyed a lot, especially because I really love the Clone Wars. And also, this game is really good, but sometimes it can feel a little repetitive. Like some levels can feel like you're doing the same thing, like you have to waste a certain amount of studs to you know, build an army and things like that. While I think that's a cool gimmick, it's not really a good thing to overuse it, and that's the only problem I see with this game. But overall, this game is really fun, and I actually would want to like fully 100% complete this game one day. With all that said, it's gonna take A tier, because like Star Wars, it being Star Wars really does carry it a little bit, especially since I love the Clone Wars. But then again, this minor problem that it has is not enough to like bring it completely down either. Okay, next up we have Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now this game is the weakest Star Wars game in my opinion, and that's probably the opinion of everyone who's played this game, because like, let's be honest, there's not a lot of content you can do with only one movie, and that's the case with this one. And let's be honest, like this game is really not good compared to the other ones. And like, honestly, it's also one of the more forgettable Lego games ever. Like, even I can't remember what was in this game, and I know exactly what happens in the movie. So yeah, that being said, I think this is gonna go right into the C tier, because it, like I said, it's extremely forgettable, and also there's really nothing memorable about it, because like I said, you can't really make a whole game out of one movie. And I know that some of the games that I haven't played do that, but like this one's kind of stretching it, considering that it has like a lot, considering it has like a whole series of movies. Alright, next up we have Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Now this game is beautiful. This game was every single Star Wars movies with the exception of Rogue One and Solo, all in one game. And honestly, despite the fact that I do not like the sequels whatsoever, this game, including them, actually makes the experience so much better. Like, there's so much to do in this game. There's so much open world missions. There's so many levels. There's too much to do. And honestly, this is the game that took me the longest to 100% complete, with like, I think 130 plus hours. But like, yeah, it was well worth it. I absolutely loved this game, and I honestly, if I were to like replay this game, it would probably take me the same amount of time, but I wouldn't mind playing this game at all. And with that being said, it's gonna go straight into the W tier. It's gonna take the bottom of W, just for the simple reason that while yes, it has like a lot of content and a lot of things to do, that's also what's gonna leave it at the bottom of W, because like while there is a lot to do, there's too much to do, and like it could take forever for people who don't have patience or don't really go for 100% to like really do. And that's my main issue with it, but it's not really an issue considering that I love this game to death. Alright, next up we have Lego Marvel Superheroes. Now, I actually really like this game despite me not being that much of a Marvel fan. I mean, I do like some of the movies that they did and everything. I'm not as big on Marvel, but this game was really good and really fun to play with, especially with the amount of superheroes we were able to play with. And honestly, like this game is probably one of the better Lego games that I've ever played, to be honest. I had a lot of fun with this. It took me the usual 30 plus hours to beat to 100% completed. But other than that, like this game was really well made. And honestly, I think it's just gonna take S tier. It's gonna take the bottom of S tier because like I've only 100% completed this game once, while the other ones well, without counting Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, I've completed like more than 2 times. Alright, next up we have Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Now, this game, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not like this game whatsoever. I played 2 levels and immediately got bored. Like, I don't really enjoy this game whatsoever. And, like, because of that, I haven't even gone back to it because, like, I didn't really want to play it again because, like, it was just that boring to me. It's just my opinion. But yeah, like this game for me is just gonna go immediately into the F tier because like I just don't see myself going back to this game to 100% completed, as much as it would pain me to do that, because like I usually like to 100% every single game I go through, especially Lego games, considering that I love these games so much. But this one is it's probably gonna kill me to like do it, and I really don't want to do it because like it's not really that good of a game in my opinion. All right, next up we have Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Now, I'll be honest, the Lego Harry Potter games were not really one I decided to do at the beginning because like I wasn't a Harry Potter fan at all. But like after like watching the movies and everything, I decided to give these games a try. And honestly, it wasn't that bad of an experience. I actually really enjoyed years 1 through 4 a lot. And honestly, it was probably like the some of the times I actually had fun playing a Lego game again after experiencing some really not so good Lego games recently. So I definitely would enjoy these games a lot. And for that, I think that Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 is going to go in the B tier. My only issue with it is that the boss fights are all the same, and there's really like no difference in any of the boss fights. So yeah, that's pretty much my reason why it's going in the B tier. Alright, next up we have Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. Now, this game is pretty much the same thing as Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. And yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to say about this game that I haven't already said about years 1 through 4. So because of that, it's just gonna go straight into the B tier. There's just really nothing else to say considering it's just basically the continuance of years 1 through 4. Alright, next up we have Lego The Incredibles. Now, this game was kind of weird to begin with when it was first announced, because like I think it was just meant to build hype around the second Incredibles movie that came out. And honestly, it was already weird enough that you already had to play through the second movie first and then you had to play through the first movie. So that was really weird to do. And like honestly, this game is kind of forgettable as well, because like there's really nothing special about this game because you're just going through the first 2 movies, and like really it really wasn't one that I enjoyed 100% completing, but I did it anyway just because like I just wanted to like just knock another Lego game out of the way. But yeah, with all that said, I think it's just gonna go into the D tier. It's really nothing special. And honestly, at least this the least thing I can say about this is that at least it's worth going for 100% as opposed to Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Alright, last up we have Lego Dimensions. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't actually completed the story mode because like I was borrowing this game from a friend and I had to like move. So like obviously this game is his and obviously I couldn't do anything to keep on playing it. But the amount of playtime that I got, I enjoyed a little bit. The only issue is that like obviously to 100% complete this you actually have to spend real money, and obviously that's super expensive, and honestly that is not really the best way to 100% complete a Lego game. But I will say that this Lego game is definitely one of the more unique ones. But I would definitely, if I had the chance, I would definitely like 100% complete this on my own time. But I don't have the game, so I guess I'm just going based off what I have played, and in the moment it's just gonna go into the C tier. While I obviously think it's better than Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens because like obviously you visit so many dimensions that you never think you would visit, like Portal, Ghostbusters, The Simpsons. Those were really fun to explore. But yeah, that is probably the only reason why I'm keeping it in the C tier. It would be higher if I actually finished the story mode, but because of that, I'm just going based off what I have played. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it for me. I have ranked every single Lego game that I have played before. Now it's time for my special announcement. So for those of you who don't know, I want to start streaming at some point in September. Now, my first community post, I already have the answer as to what I'll be streaming. But I was thinking of maybe adding the possibility of a Lego game to the idea of streams that I want to do. Now, the only problem I have is I don't know which one to do because I have so many options, and also I have like 2 games that I really can't do, those being Lego Dimensions and Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, because Lego Dimensions, as I said, I don't own the game. It was a borrowed copy, and Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens was a game that I only own on the 3DS, and I don't have a way of streaming that as of this moment. But I was thinking that maybe the best way to decide which Lego game for me to do on stream was to see what you guys want to see. So as of the moment of this video, I will be hosting a community tournament. In my community posts, I will post one part of the bracket every day until we have an eventual winner, and the winner will be the game that I stream depending on when I can, and I will do that when I get to it, because I also have the other 4 that I have on my first community post. But for those of you who don't play Lego games, do not worry, because like in the community tournaments, I will be posting the link to the trailers, and whichever ones you find more interesting, you can vote on that. And yeah, and if you want to take my opinions as well as to what I like, then by all means go for it. But yeah, I will be doing a community tournament, and I'm really curious to see what you all vote and want to see me stream as a Lego game possibility. But yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this ranking. It was so much fun, and honestly, I love talking about these Lego games because like these were my childhood, and I still play some Lego games to this day. And honestly, I would love to do one on stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you all next time.